I wish to make our position plain beyond any matter of doubt as regards the African continent.
This decade is the decade of African independence.
The challenge of Nigeria as a free state in 20th century Africa is the need to revive the stature of man in Africa and restore the dignity of man in the world.
In 1960, Nigeria gained independence owing to the struggles of people like Tafawa Balewa, Nnamdi Azikiwe. 1957, Ghana also gained independence. This was also credited to the likes of Kwame Nkrumah. While Kwame Nkrumah was known as the father of African nationalism, Nnamdi Azikiwe of Nigeria was known as the great Zik of Africa. Kwame Nkrumah was born in 1909. Nnamdi Azikiwe was born in 1904. Down the line, 2025, Africa is still known as the third world continent. Why is this so? Because of the corruption that have eaten down the roots of the African nation, from the leaders to the followers. How then can we flush this corruption? Everyone needs to know either is fundamental rights. There needs to be a reorientation of our African leaders, of what leadership entails. The struggle of the likes of Zik and Kwame Nkrumah are not the same as the struggle of our politicians, of our political leaders. Now, why then the people were fighting for freedom? Now, these guys, the politicians, are not fighting for freedom. Instead, they are fighting for their own pockets. How can we move from this stage? A reorientation of what leadership is. Our leaders need to have a rethink of where the nation is supposed to be and where it is now. We cannot remain third world country. We cannot still remain third world continent. Africa should rise again. The sacrifice of great Zik of Africa, the sacrifice of Kwame Nkrumah, the sacrifice of Tafawa Balewa cannot just go in vain. These are just a few of the men who rose just for the nation to gain independence from the British. We need to move from the consumer mentality to production mentality. In that way, we can rise from the ashes where we are now to stardom. Lead from the front. Lead from the front.
Nigerians believe passionately in the fundamental human rights. We regard all races of the human family as equal. Under no circumstance shall we accept the idea that the black race is inferior to any other race.